Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Angus. This is what the hell is that? This is April the 2nd, 2015. Well, it looks like the trolls are really attacking me. With the videos. They don't like it when I talk about the fact that the children are being oppressed. That they're mostly white children being oppressed. This is a fact. It's not something that that I'm making up. Um, I don't know how anybody could thumbs down a video where somebody's talking about subjects that need to be addressed. Uh, I think it's a black eye to our society when we dismiss these things as a reality, as if we're not allowed to talk about it. Like if it's a black man or a Jew or an Asian man that talks about this, well, that's fine. But they don't talk about it. Nobody's talking about it. So if I take on the challenge of speaking on something that needed to be addressed, and then you say that makes me evil, or I must be a gay or a pedophile myself for talking about these things, then you're not really paying attention very well, to this. It's not a big mystery that in Hollywood, the movies are structured against, especially like the movies. It's been a long going process here with this. I could count off a slew of child actors that have died from the 70s and 80s and 90s all the way till now. There's no need to mention all the names. You all know them. You've seen their movies. Heath Ledger recently died. He was in the Batman movie. He was also in the gay promoting movie Brokeback Mountain. He started off as a young actor in Hollywood, young male actor, young white male actor. River Phoenix was in some movies back in the 80s when I grew up. Mosquito Coast he was in with Harrison Ford. I thought that was a good movie. But he died from a heroin overdose. Corey Feldman talks about a lot of this himself, and he was in some movies with Phoenix, I believe. He was in a Rob Reiner movie that came out in the 80s when I grew up. I was around 14 years old when the movie came out. I saw it. It was called Stand By Me. It's got these kids running around in their fucking underwear, and all kind of bullshit. And it's just, I mean, this stuff is obvious, to anybody with a brain. Sorry, they're doing some kind of work outside. I don't know if you'll hear them, but was it Corey Haim died. He was in some movies with Feldman. Feldman talks about the pedophilia in Hollywood. This isn't something I'm making up. You had Heath Ledger, Corey Haim, River Phoenix. I can't think of all of them. There's a bunch though. But there aren't any blacks or non-whites that have died like this that were young actors. You can't name, like, even Webster. Webster was a big show when I was growing up. He was like a little midget, black kid. But he didn't have nothing like that happen. Or Gary Coleman. He was in Different Strokes. I was like 12 years old when that came out. I used to watch the show. I used to love it. But he at least lived until his 40s. And I believe he even ran for governor or mayor or something in California. So these people weren't maybe necessarily adjusted, because Hollywood does take its toll on people, I think, in general, just for anybody. But these were mostly white child actors that had this problem with drugs and wild lifestyles, and a lot of them are dead, so that is an issue. And so I believe these children were used specifically to perpetuate degeneracy among white culture, promoting homosexuality and gay ideas, and even pedophilia itself, I believe, was the goal. So they already know that they've broken down the family system and structure, and excuse me, they know that there's a void missing, and so they perpetuate homosexuality and pedophilia, and it's specifically targeting whites. So if I say these things and then you say that's not true, or that makes you a pedophile for pointing it out, or you used a word like twink. I heard the word twink in the show, the Ellen DeGeneres show. Ellen DeGeneres show with this lesbian woman. I watched the show just to see what they're talking about. And she's the one that's where I heard that from. But so it's not something where I go and look for this stuff. I research a lot of stuff. Even like Jade Helm. Jade Helm 15. What's it mean? Is it a training exercise? You tell me. It looks like something real to me. They're training in an area where they expect to be fighting, and it's in America, in Texas. The movie The Stand, the whole movie The Stand by Stephen King was done where? Where did that virus outbreak start? It started in Texas, if you know the movie. So it's not a coincidence. These people have inside knowledge a little bit, either that or they're actually working off it. Jade Helm could mean China. Jade is a big uh, prized mineral or rock in China. Is jade. So Jade Helm 15 could be Jade Chinese Invasion 2015, 2015. I don't know what it means. But they're training somewhere where they expect to be fighting, so that's what it means. But as far as Hollywood is concerned, and as far as media is concerned, and even internet, they are specifically targeting, in my opinion, they're targeting white male children. You don't see black people in movies, black children being targeted and this kind of stuff. You can't name any. You won't see them fucking around with Will Smith's kid or some black kid. It's all white kids. It's all mostly, in most cases, it's fatherless white kids that they're doing this to. And this story in England with this woman, I talked about it. I didn't really go into detail, but she's claiming that her kids are molested. I think she had a bone to pick with her husband, and I think her and her boyfriend concocted that story. It sounds ridiculous. They're talking about drinking, cutting off babies' heads, and then dancing around with their skulls and stuff. I mean, what that stuff does is it defeats legitimate, real stories. Okay, which do exist. It's big with this stuff. This hurting of white children. I mean, it's sad that you can't even procreate hardly because they make it so hard for a woman to even want to stick by a man. But the people that actually are here are targeted for degeneracy that are white. So, I mean, no, if I say that this is what's going on and then you say it, no, it doesn't, that makes you a gay or a pedophile. I've never hurt a child in my life and don't plan to. I've never molested a child in my life. I don't plan to. I've gone out with girls that had children and, I tell them, I'm not your dad, right off the bat, I'll do the best I can and try to be here, but I'm not going out with anybody right now. But I don't. I stay away from women that even have kids. Just if they have daughters or sons, makes no difference. I try to stay away from it because, it's a fucked up world, and you don't know what kind of baggage they got. So it's like you have to be careful with all this stuff. So, but with you people, you trolls, I don't know when you trolls all came on my channel. I got an idea when this started, but you know what I mean. If I only have under 25 subs and you guys are thumbsing me down, I mean, what does that tell me? That you took the time to watch my video. If you don't like my videos, then don't watch them. And if you make the mistake of commenting on my channel, I'm just either going to block you, I'm going to take down a mental note of you, who you are, and I'm watching. I'm actually going to be watching. So I'm going to block you. Your comments are not welcome. I don't care what you think. All you're doing is trying to take away from legitimate issues, and I'm already telling the truth. And you're afraid of it, probably because you're a degenerate piece of shit yourself and trying to blame me for something, calling the kettle calling the pot, or the pot calling the kettle black, trying to call me something that you yourself are. So I take on the challenge to I want to do new distinctions on these videos. That's why I did this video about this hypnosis. I don't know how many people like it, maybe think it's crazy. But if it's relaxing, then make your own videos, and affirmations and stuff. Here's a good thing. If you go on Google, you can type in one word, subliminal blaster. Just type in subliminal blaster, one whole word on Google, and there's a program that'll come up that you can download, and you can make your own subliminals on your screen while you surf, and it might encourage you, give you some kind of help if you need to lose weight or get in shape or just have a positive attitude. It's called Subliminal Blaster, all one word. Google it, and there's a program you can download. I believe it's on cnet.com. But you can just type in Subliminal Blaster, and you can download that, make your own affirmations. They have theirs for quitting smoking and stuff, but you can actually write your own. It flashes like at 1/10 of a second. You can set it to stay on the screen for a second at a time, or you can have it go real quick where you can barely see it. You can make it different colors, red or black, depending on the screen that you're looking at, or white, whatever colors you want to make it. But they flash very quickly. It does seem to help your mind a little bit, to get some positive. You got to kind of defeat the media today, because the media's doing their own subconscious shit to you. So I say you should maybe look into hypnosis or relaxation or meditation and different things like that. But as far as people that want to be trolls and thumbs my videos down, I'm sorry you don't like them. I'm sorry you think I'm a bad guy. If I wanted to be gay, I would have no problem doing that. I would just go and do it and say, well, so what? I'll do it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be in the interest of white nationalism because I'm not going to find too many gay people here. Okay, they're actually hated within this movement. I don't know if you have a brain. I don't think white nationalists like pedophiles too much or gay people. There's probably are some gay people within the movement, if as long as they live good, clean lives as best they can. I don't know how much a difference they will make, but you know, you're not going to find fish in this, you know, for being gay. So this would be the wrong business to be in to look for that. So I don't know if you trolls understand that. You probably don't, or you're just trying to defeat what I'm saying because you're Central Intelligence Agency trolls. You all are intelligence agency. You may be normal to some extent, but you're trolls, and you know you're liars. You know you are. This is an issue. The Jews do run the porn industry. That can easily be seen. You can even type in on Google, who runs the porn industry? It says the Jews. I mean, how are you, telling me I'm wrong? Do you not like the fact that there's truth in the world? Do you not like reality, which is based on truth? I mean, if you don't understand truth, then you're just some kind of a degenerate piece of shit. So I will block you. I don't give a shit what you think. I'm not going to play patty cake with your fucking ass. If you don't want to be on my channel, go on somebody else's and bother them with your useless bullshit. It's not my job to be your friend, buddy. It ain't my job. My job is to tell the truth. If you guys don't like this, then don't support me. Don't support me. Don't even click a thumbs up. Just everybody right now click thumbs down on this video and I'll quit. Everybody. I don't even want one thumbs up and I will quit right here, right now. Because I'm sick of it. Okay? Thank you for your time. This is Angus Diaries. This is April the 2nd, 2015. Guys, have a nice day, and hopefully I'll talk to you again. Right.